Peace, love, and good vibes. What's up, everybody? Hello, subscribers. Welcome back, and hello, visitors. I'm back with another video for you guys. Oh, check out the background. I got a new background. Actually, I have to. Um, if you want to see the other one, check out my tarot reads. Choose your sign and check it out and see if it resonated with you. And you can check out the other brand new background that I have. All right. So these are my drop backs. Um, all right. So let's talk. America is on the brink, as you all know, of a food shortage. So if you've been listening to the news or if you've been keeping up with what's happening and what's going on right now, Americans on cusp of meat shortage with food chain breaking down. And this is an article from Bloomberg.com. All right. So the article states that, let me get it up so that I can read it. Hold on. What's going on with this tablet? Hold on, guys. Here we go. All right. The article says the coronavirus pandemic is pushing the food supply chain to its limit. Plant shutdowns are leaving Americans dangerously close to seeing meat shortages at grocery stores. Meanwhile, farmers are facing likely culling of millions of animals, and mass burial graves could soon be dug across the heartland. The food supply chain is breaking, said John Tyson, chairman of Tyson Foods Incorporated, the biggest U.S. meat company. And for one of the reasons, I think they had to close down Tyson because so many of its employees, I think, contracted the coronavirus. All right. Um, Outbreaks are forcing the closure of some of the country's biggest slaughterhouses, where tens of thousands of animals are processed daily. As the plant shutter, producers are left with nowhere to sell their livestock. It's forcing farmers to make gut wrenching decisions to dispose of their animals. The situation is so severe that the U.S. government is setting up a center partly to assist on depopulation and disposal methods. Um, Millions of pounds of meat will disappear as plants close, Tyson said in a blog post on the company's website. In addition to meat shortages, this is a serious food waste issue. Farmers across the nation simply will not have anywhere to sell their livestock to be processed. When they could have fed the nation, millions of animals, chickens, pigs, and cattle will be depopulated. And I'm not going to read the rest of the article. I will place the link in the description if you guys would like to read up more on that. Um, and speaking of food shortages, with there's soon to be a meat shortage here, and for those of us who eat meat, um, I don't know, that may pose as a problem, but for, I know, vegetarians, um, you guys should be pretty much set, right? Because you guys don't eat, poultry and all that good stuff, right? So, with that being said, and with that in mind, I went on ahead, and it's better to have than not need than to need and not have, and it's better to be safe than sorry, and it's good to stock up. And that's one of the things that I definitely admire about the preppers, is that they are prepared. So they are prepared, they prepare themselves ahead of time, because they knew what was up. They knew what time it was, and they knew that there would come a time, or there could possibly come a time that we are facing right now in the situation that we're in. So they stock up on ammunition, guns, food, water, to protect themselves and their families. And we should take heed to that, and we should be doing the same things that the preppers are doing, or that the preppers have done. So in preparation, just in case, of course, I ordered some meals ready to eat, the MREs, and of course you get a total of 12. You get and from what I got the beef ravioli and meat sauce. So you get four of these, four each. I have the beef stew and Southwest style beef and black beans with sauce. So these packages have a life shelf of 3 years, so they're good until 2023. And of course, I'm gonna try to stock up on some more. And I got these from OzarkOutdoors.com. That's OzarkOutdoors.com. I will leave the link in the description so you can go and you can check them out. And also blackstarsurvival.com as well. So you can go and you can check out those sites and you can compare prices, right? So, you know, you can purchase what fits your budget. And this 12 pack right here from Ozark fit my budget. So, and of course, so these are good to have on hand, your MREs. So, and you get a total of 12, right? 12 in a pack. All right. So that's some information on that for you guys. So now let's get into the topic at hand. The real reason for this video, right? Meditation. So I want to talk about meditation. So we're going from, you know, the woes of the world to a more Zen type energy and a more Zen type feel. So we're talking about meditation. What is meditation? What are some benefits of meditation? And the 6 types of meditation. All right. So, what is meditation? Meditation is a practice where an individual uses a technique such as mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness and achieve a mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable state. So, in other words, meditation is a practice where you're using a technique to focus on calmness in order to calm the mind. All right. So, what are some benefits of meditation? One, it reduces stress. So, right now, with everything that's happening and everything that's going on, I know that a lot of people are stressed out because they've lost jobs. They had to apply for unemployment. They don't know, you know, some people, and some people, you know, experience this, you know, before the pandemic started. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. So we're living in a really um, uncertain time right now, really tough time for a lot of people. So a lot of people are really under stress, and some people are going through major issues right now within their lives or their family lives. And some people just don't see a way out. But and I know meditation is the last thing that may be on a person's mind when they are faced with, you know, such difficulties. Um, but sometimes, you know, it would help to just set aside some time and to relieve that stress just by meditating. Um, Another way or another benefit of meditation is that it controls anxiety. So this is the time that we're going through now where a lot of people are, you know, going through so much anxiety. They're anxious because they don't know, you know, none of us know from one day to the next, you know, because every day is something new. Every day is something different. And so people are experiencing anxiety. Um, so those are some of the benefits that meditation helps. So it helps to reduce stress. It controls anxiety. Number 3, it promotes emotional health. Um, so a lot of times people have serious emotional problems, and sometimes, you know, that can help with your emotional state that you're experiencing. Some people actually take medication. It's that serious and it's that deep. They because they've gone through so much trauma within their lives. They've, you know, experienced so many different things that has taken a toll on them emotionally and on their feelings and how they relate to others. So by meditating, that can kind of help with that issue as well. Number 4, enhances self-awareness. So it helps you to become more aware of yourself, more aware of who you are, more aware of your feelings, how you're treating others, how you're treating yourself. 5, it lengthens attention span. Some people out there have a short attention span. Some people suffer with what's it called? Attention deficit disorder. It can help with that. Number 6, and it may reduce age related memory loss. Um, and when we talk about age related memory loss, sometimes, what comes to my mind is dementia. And dementia is um, is a serious uh, it's a serious disease, like dementia, Alzheimer's, and that could help as well. With that. So that's when I think of memory loss. Those are the two things that come to mind: dementia and Alzheimer's. All right. Number 7. Um, it can help generate kindness. Number 8, may help fight addictions. 9, improves sleep. Number 10, helps control pain. 11, it can help decrease your blood pressure. And number 12, you can meditate anywhere. So, one thing that you can do, you can meditate in your car when you're on your lunch break. Of course, you can meditate at home. You can meditate outside in your backyard. Um, so that's the advantage, I think, of being able to meditate. But just make sure you're doing it in a safe space and in a safe place, because a lot of people may look at you like you're kind of weird if you're sitting in the car and you're like this. So, yeah, make sure you're in a safe space when you do meditate. It can decrease your blood pressure. Now you're saying, how can that decrease your blood pressure? Of course, because like if your blood pressure's high, if you take the time to just rest and relax, then your blood pressure will drop. Okay, and it'll go to a normal state. But hopefully it doesn't drop too low. Helps control pain. I don't know about you guys, but I've been in a lot of pain before, and at the time I really wasn't into uh, meditating. I didn't know anything about meditating or meditation. So I can't say, yeah, you're in a lot of pain. Go ahead, meditate. It'll get your mind off the pain. I can't really say that because I know uh, when I broke my thigh bone, my femur. I don't really know if I would be up for meditation, but for those of you who are in pain and you want to try it, you can try it. Like right now, I have a headache, so um, I can't do it right now. Well, maybe I could, but I don't. I won't because I'm doing this video. But maybe meditation could help relieve this headache. Um, and it improves sleep, so your sleep patterns. So those are just a few things that those are just some of the benefits, excuse me, that meditation is good for. And meditation is something everyone can do to improve their mental and emotional health, and that's one thing that I love to do, is meditate. And now we've got so much time on our hands because we're on quarantine. So what else is there to do but meditate? And I'm going to start a segment, I guess if you want to call it that, where we're going to try to meditate, where you guys can meditate with me. I'm going to try to do this once a week here on this channel. So please stay tuned, stick around if you want to meditate with me. That's cool. The more the merrier, the more the better. So yes, I'll definitely be notifying you guys and letting you know when I'm going to start that, so we can get together and we can meditate together. And if you're a mom or a dad, grandma, grandpa, you've got the grandkids, you've got your kids, you definitely need some you time or some me time. So you want to, if you can, when you get a chance, break away from the hustle and bustle of your everyday life and your everyday activities and just woosah with Shonda for a minute, okay? Hey, I'm like, that's cute. That's a catchy title. Woosah with Shonda. Yeah. I like that catchphrase. I might just use that. We shall see. All right. So let's get into the 6 types of meditation. The first one we're going to talk about is mindfulness. And mindfulness originates from Buddhist techniques, and it is the most popular meditation technique in the West. So in Western culture, it's the most popular. When practicing mindfulness meditation, you pay attention to, of course, your thoughts and what's going on in your mind and what's going on up here. Um, so while you're meditating, thoughts they pass through your mind. You don't judge the thoughts or become involved with them. Observe, take notes of any patterns. This practice combines concentration with awareness. So now I'll tell you this. When I first started meditating, I first started to learn how to meditate, I could not focus, I couldn't concentrate for anything. But as time went on and time progressed, I was able to get a little bit better at it. So I'm able now to actually sit still and focus and concentrate. So when I first started, there were all types of things running through my mind. And I'm like, oh, why am I thinking of this? Why am I thinking about that? But the goal is and the key is like whatever comes to mind, whatever it is that you're thinking, let it come, let those thoughts come, process those thoughts, whether it be negative or positive. And if there are negative thoughts, focus on that. And then um, I can't explain how to do it because it takes time to really get to that point where, okay, let's say, for example, you're stressed out about a bill that has to be paid, but you don't have the money to pay it. So that comes to your mind while you're meditating, right? So you're focused on this bill, but and you can't shake that thought, right? So let's say you meditate for like 30 minutes, right? And that bill is still on your mind, but then you come up with a solution to your problem. So sometimes like meditating, like it doesn't take away your problems, but it helps you to come up with solutions with your problems. All right. So I don't know if that was the best example to use, but that's the only example that I could think of. All right. So, this type of meditation is good for people who don't have a teacher to guide them. It can be practiced alone. All right. So, and you guys can meditate along with me. Or you can meditate on your own as well. And of course, you all know you don't have to wait for me or wait on me. Um, but I just think it would be cool, we could do that together, maybe if you want. Anyway, so, yeah. All right. And no, I am not certified in meditation. I'm not certified. I do not have like a license to teach meditation or anything like that. This is just what I like to consider a group effort or group meditation, right? So we can get together here on YouTube and do that. All right. The second type of meditation is spiritual meditation, and this is used in the Eastern religions, such as Hinduism and Taoism. It's similar to prayer in that you reflect on silence around you and seek a deeper connection with your God or universe. Um, and sometimes, when using this practice or using this method of spiritual meditation, um, the article suggested essential oils that are commonly used to heighten the spiritual experience on this website, and they're popular options include frankincense, myrrh, sage, cedar, sandalwood, and Palo Santo. So this information, and of course I will put it in the description, comes from healthline.com. So according to healthline.com, this is what they're saying that you can use. Um, I have sage and Palo Santo. Um, I have had the sandalwood oil before. I've smelled that. It smells really good. Frankincense, I'm not too crazy about. Myrrh, not too crazy about those scents. And I don't recall ever smelling cedar. Um, I can't recall those, but sage, of course, is a very it has a very strong, potent smell. Um, But what I think you can do if you have, well, you don't, this is just an option. You don't have to use these things when you're meditating. It's just, I think that it just enhances the energy. But with the sage, you can just put a few drops of lavender oil on there and should cut down on how strong the smell is. Now, Palo Santo is not as potent as the sage. All right. Number three, the third type of meditation is focused meditation. This involves concentration using any of the five senses. Um, an example, you can focus on something internal like your breath, like or your breathing when you're breathing. That's one of the most important parts of meditation as well, is the breathing where you take breathe in, breathe out. So, um, or you can bring in external influences to help you focus, such as staring at a candle flame. And I've done that before as well, where you take a candle, light the candle, and you stare into the flame of the candle. Um, Number four, movement meditation. Yoga may come to mind when you're thinking about movement meditation. So the practice may include walking through the woods, gardening, or other gentle forms of motion. Um, and what did I want to say about this one? Movement meditation um, is good for people who find peace in action and prefer not to let their minds wander. So a nice walk through the woods, as they suggested, can help with that. All right, or gardening. I didn't even know that was a form of meditation, like gardening. I just thought that that was just something that was just soothing that people like to do because a lot of people have a green thumb. But anyway, anywho, moving on. All right, number five, mantra. This type of meditation uses a repetitive sound to clear the mind. It doesn't matter if your mantra is spoken loudly or quietly. And of course, most of us know this mantra. The popular mantra is OM. So when you're meditating, you're just like So yeah, if you've never done it before, then you probably think that that's weird. If you have done it before, if you've seen it done before, then it's really not that weird. Um, and it doesn't matter if your mantra is, oh, like I stated before, it doesn't matter if your mantra is loud or soft when you're going, and when you are stating the or there are other mantras other than those or other than that you could use as well. Some people enjoy mantra meditation because they find it easier to focus on a word than on their breath. Now, I like this mantra. I like the mantra meditation as well as just the uh, breathing meditation, the breathing technique where you're just sitting um, crisscross and you're breathing in, breathing out, eyes closed, focus meditation. So, um, And with that, I also like to play soft meditation music in the background as well. And sometimes I won't play any music at all. I'll just sit in a quiet room, dimly lit or dark room, and just meditate. And the number sixth type of meditation, the last one, transcendental meditation. And according to healthline.com, transcendental meditation is the most popular type of meditation around the world, and it's the most scientifically studied. Now, transcendental, um, that's interesting. I did not know that it was the most popular in the world and the most scientific, because the one that I thought was the most popular was the focus meditation. Um, that's the one that I thought was the most popular. But hey, you learn every day. You learn something new every day. Or mindfulness. Actually, I thought mindfulness was the most popular because I like the mindfulness meditation, and I've never tried this one, but I think that I'm going to try the uh, was it the mantra? Yeah, the mantra. I'm going to try the mantra meditation and the mindfulness. I like the mindfulness the best, though. Mindfulness and the mantra. But so this practice is for those that this is the transcendental meditation. This practice is for those who like structure and who are serious about maintaining a meditation practice. All right. So, mindfulness, that's what I wanted to get into, was the mindfulness meditation. And to reiterate, mindfulness originated from Buddhist techniques, and it is the most popular meditation technique in the West. So we're going to try mindfulness and the mantra. So sometime soon, I'm going to keep you guys posted, because I hate to give a specific date or a specific day and time um, when I'm going to do something and then I end up not doing it, because I always do that. I say, hey, okay, next Tuesday we're going to start blah, 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 and then I don't do it. So I'm going to just let you guys know and keep you guys posted of when I'm going to start the meditation, um, where you guys, I'm going to record it and then you guys can come in and join. So sometime soon we'll start that. So basically, that's it. That's what's all going on with me. Was me wanting to get on here and talk about meditation and share with you just a little bit about meditation. Um, there's something else I was gonna say too that I wanted to share with you guys, but it escapes my mind right now. What was it? Yeah, I want to talk about the 12 chakras as well. So we'll get into that. Um, but stick around and stay tuned for the uh, information about the meditation. Yes, Wusa with Shanda. Wusa with Shanda. I like that. That's what I'm going to call the segment, Wusa with Shanda. Oh, yeah, just to reiterate, don't forget, I am going to be putting in the description box where you can get your MREs, just in case, so you can stock up like the preppers do. And but I don't come close to having all the essentials that the preppers have, and things of that nature. But we're gonna get through. Spirit is gonna help us, and the Creator is gonna be here, so to help us out, and we are going